and welcome back or to the weekly vlog. I'll give you a super quick intro if it's the first time stopping by my channel. Yes, I am Dawn. I'm originally from Manchester, which is the northwest of England, and for over 20 years I've been living in the Netherlands, just on the border of Amsterdam. I live here with my partner Lawrence, who's South African, not Dutch. Our boys, Josh and William, or young men I should say, who were born here, and our fur baby is Jack, who's a Parsons Terrier, and Daxter is a very fluffy ginger tomcat. You might be able to hear him, he's having his midday snack, we'll call it, so you might be able to hear him crunching away. So, well, welcome back, you OGs and you returning viewers. I hope you've all had a good week. I hope everything is well in your life, or as well as can be hoped for. And if it's not, I'm here for you. The community's here for you. We're all here for each other. Please feel free to say hello in the comments and interact with each other. That's the whole point of this, my vlogs. It started out to share our life overseas with our family and friends, and then it's just evolved into one big happy family. So a lot of you guys have been around for many years and you've made friendships, so let's keep that going. So anyway, I hope we're all well. I'm actually doing quite well. You might have seen a little clip last night or yesterday afternoon and the evening. Lawrence and I and William headed over to our friends Raymond and Antoinette, and they were celebrating their twin daughters' birthdays. So we headed over. Joshua was busy. He was flitting around here, there, and everywhere, and he is friends with their eldest son Tristan, but Tristan was working. So I think if Tristan was there, he would have tagged along, and William came because he's friends with their second eldest, Quinn. So yeah, that's what we did. And we had Antoinette made a beautiful, like a strawberry fruit sponge cake, these birthday cakes, and a chocolate Oreo cake. So I had a little slither of both of them, would be rude not to. And then we stayed there for dinner, and her family were there and friends, and it was really nice. We didn't come home too late. I think we were home like around 8ish. Joshua did walk Jack before he flitted off out again. But Lawrence took him out for a good long stretch of his legs. Anyway, I think I've caught you up to speed now. Today it's Sunday, so it looks a bit strange. I am in a pyjama top. It's clean, but it's still really hot here in the Netherlands, and it was supposed to be raining, but it's not raining all day. There's a nice breeze. It's cool. It's actually hotter inside than it is outside. I've got my second load of washing pegged out. So they'll dry nicely in this weather, and I've cleaned the bathroom. The shower was manky, and Lawrence is out. He's got 2 hockey games today, so I won't see him till late afternoon, so I don't think we'll go out on the boat. Not sure if we'll get to go out on the boat again. Thinking about it, I think we're almost at the end of the boating season, which is a shame because I feel like we've not been on it this year. We've not sailed to Amsterdam, we've not done much at all, but anyway, so it is. Yesterday, well, some sad news. So this week, a lot of Dutch villages or the small towns, they do what they call feestweek, so party week. And there's a lot of things going on. I think I've spoken about this quite a few times over the years. So it's our party week kicked off last night, and it starts off with the vuur en licht op or aan de water, on the water. Yes, not op. Sorry, my Dutch is very bad. It means fire and light on the water. So what happens is, it's the opening of feestweek. Everybody who's got a boat decorates it with all kinds of lights and lovely things, and they go out for the evening with friends, family and whoever, and then you sail around, and then there's lots of like floats that are like carnival boats, you know, really decorated, and you just sail up and down, and then the parade begins. And then it ends up that you anchor down on the lake, and people who haven't got a boat, or you know, don't know anyone with a boat, or don't want to sail, they stand on the shoreline around the lake, and then there's a huge firework display, and that's it. The feestweek has begun. As I said, we already plan to go to Raymond and Antoinette's technically we could have bobbed out on the boat and sailed out for it, but we haven't got an anchor with this new boat. We could have found a friend and tethered up with them, but we were tired, and they did forecast rain and it didn't rain. Anyway, I don't think Joshua went near the lake. I don't think William did. I have seen William. He's been up and about a couple of times. He's gaming at the moment. Joshua's still in bed. But I read on the news this morning that somebody drowned last night, which is just, I don't think I've heard of anybody drowning in the lake at fireside before. I mean, we have, like, unfortunately 1 or 2 a year. But anyway, yeah, it always, firstly, as a mother, it always just makes my heart just crack, you know. It's like, oh, you know, that feeling. But then I automatically think of my own boys, and then the perils that they might, you know, be exposed to going out to these things. And of course, it's life. You have to just trust the process, as my mother did with me and her mother did with her, yada yada yada. Anyway, so that was a bit sad. The phone is scooching down again. Sorry, and there's a plane now going over. Anyway, yeah, so that was a bit sad. I haven't bought tickets to go to the party tent this year. I did film it last year because we went to Alison's for a barbecue, and then we walked over from her house to the shoreline and we watched it there. They're away at the moment. They're in France, and we were busy. Anyway, blah 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 blah. Yeah, I haven't got tickets to go to the party tent. They've sold out, but you can always find via a ticket. Somebody's always selling tickets. A lot of people like buy a bulk load of them and then, you know, thinking they're making money or being greedy. So no plans, might change, I don't know, we'll see. But the weather this week, it's forecasted rain from tomorrow onwards all week. Hopefully next week it brightens up. Fireside finishes next Saturday with what they call the pram race. And if you want to know, I'm like a little history teacher this morning, or this afternoon. It's midday now. A pram is it's a wooden flat bottomed boat. It's very, very long, and it's quite wide, not really wide like a barge, but in our village they were used historically to transport the flowers from the growers. My village is famous for growing, to the flower auction or to Amsterdam, or along they were delivery boats for the flowers and plant, the horticultural industry. Look at me. And then these days, people do have prams for, you know, just leisurely purposes. Now, to be an authentic pram and enter the race, you have to have a special motor. It's like a round motor with a pull string, and I think they're diesel. I'm not sure. I can't remember. So they're the stipulations. And then every year there is a theme. I filmed it last year. We did go out on our boat. We met some friends on the water, so we tied up on the side. So if you want to see that, go back roughly 12 months ago and you'll see the race. It was really good fun. They have a theme every year. I don't know what this year's theme is. If it's good weather, so far Saturday's not looking too bad, we might go out on the water, and then that would technically probably be the last sail, but we'll see. Right, I'm waffling now. The reason that I'm in this is A, it's warm, and B, I'm just having a chill day. I've got no makeup on. I put my face cream on, and I've just got a little coating of mascara on just in case I think we need to pop to the shops. I doubt it, but just in case. I'm showered, clean bathroom, washing on the line, and now I think it's midday. I've just in the middle of making a coffee, and I thought, oh, better come on and say hello. So yeah, the week has begun. What have we got coming up this week? Monday, Tuesday, so tomorrow and Tuesday I'm going to the office, and then Thursday I've got a dinner. I'm seeing Ali and Natalie for the first time in quite a while, the three of us together, and I think that's it. I think it's a quiet-ish week, but busy enough. So anyway, let's see what the week brings, and yeah, let's have a good one. See you in a while. Good morning. I'm kind of almost back in my old routine. You would have seen on the screen it's Monday morning. Don't normally go into the office on a Monday, but I think I said yesterday, speed ramps, that I had a plan to go in today and tomorrow. So yeah, on the way to work. It feels strange. William was up bright and early. I had to sort of shimmy him out of the bathroom. He's gone off to college. Joshua's got a later start, so he's going to get up around 10ish. And then and Lawrence is working from home, so it's not very often Jack would actually be alone. But to be honest with you, I think Jack quite likes us not being in the house. All he does is sleep. On, I think it's this Friday or Saturday, it's his 12th birthday. If you don't know, Jack is our Parsons Terrier, and I keep saying it, but he's aging pretty rapid. I mean, health-wise, he's in good health, apart from having rotten teeth, but at 12, he's staying with his rotten teeth. He's eating fine, he's got a very healthy appetite. He plays, he looks forward to his walk, but he's just slowed right down. He can't get up the stairs on his own anymore. Which, I mean, Jack used to leap up them, 3 at a time. And now, when he needs to go for a lift, he's got a little poopy bum, and you call him up the stairs to shower him, and he's like, he will, but he's like crawling. So I said to Lawrence the other day, I said, no, we have to carry him down the stairs. I think it's done. We shouldn't try and force it. Oh, that's clever. There's a delivery van with his hazards on right on the corner of a bend. So let's hope I don't get hit head on by a car. What an idiot. You see it behind me, a truck on a blind corner. Some people. Anyway, so yesterday, right, I'm going to go over loads of speed bumps here. The Dutch love their speed ramps. Yesterday I did nothing. That's not true. Are you ready for this? I finally got on top of all the laundry. Everything's done. All the Malta clothes, the summer clothes, everything. The backlog is done. So now it's just regular washing, which is always a mountain every week, but it's fine. I normally wash Wednesday and then Friday, Saturday to do not 2 loads. It's way more than 2 loads, but I do 2 like laundry days. So yeah, I'm on top of it. We had cracking weather yesterday, so I managed to get like, I'd say 70-80% of it outside, pegged out, so which is good for the electricity, but also nicer for the clothes. I like line dried clothes, and then all I do is just pop them in the dryer, our tumble dryer. We've got a 15-minute quick dry on it, and I can put it on iron mode, so it just sort of loosely tumbles them, and then just fold it, put it all away. It's great. Anyway, that was a waffle. So that's what I did yesterday. I caught up on a little bit of YouTube, not so much. I managed to watch a few of my favourite tubers. I'm so behind on YouTube viewing, but yeah, come this warm weather, I'm hoping I'll cozy down soon. Talking of weather, today we're expecting a high of 2021, so very nice. Sometimes in the Netherlands that's a hot summer's day, and tomorrow it's all set to change. I think for the rest of the week we're expecting like a high of 13, so it's a good 6-7 degrees cooler, and rain. So I think tomorrow will be trousers and maybe sweater weather. Although it'll still be like spring kind of weather, so it won't be like super cold. But yeah, I think I've got the bare legs out today. I think that might be the last time. Although, did I tell you this? I can't remember. I'm going back to South Africa in October for work, not for family reasons. I'm going back to Cape Town. If you remember, in December, just before Christmas, I went to Botswana, and then I did a quick dog leg to South Africa, and then back up to the Netherlands. The reason that I was there was for this whole event that there's quite a few from my company going, and that's in October. I think the end of October. So I'm not going to put the summer clothes away just yet, although I'll be indoors most of the time, but it'll be very pleasant. It won't be like December in Cape Town. It'll be nice, but it won't be like hot, and there's always a little bit of a breeze in Cape Town. There's always a slight wind wherever you go, but yeah, that's what I'm up to. So the travelling continues, and then also in October, I don't know if I mentioned this either, we're going to the UK, just Lawrence and I, for a super quick in and out. I think we fly in on the Friday and then we leave on the Sunday for another wedding. Seems to be the year of weddings. But as I said, that's just a super quick one. I think we're flying into Luton. Lawrence has booked us a tiny little car. I think we're staying at the wedding venue, the hotel where the wedding's actually taking place. And yeah, a couple of nights, and then we're back home again. Oh gosh, there's loads of roadworks here. Just coming up to Amsterdamse Bos, which is one of the Dutch national parks. Okay, I'm being waved on. I've got a feeling they might start closing this soon. No, do I have to stop? What is this man doing? He's waving me on. And it looks like it's closed the other way, so I might not be able to come home this way this evening. I must remember that. They're doing a whole reconstruction of one of the main motorways, the Amsterdam motorways. It's like quite a long connecting motorway, the A9. So you can hear now I'm going over these little speed roofs, and in some places they're actually putting it underground, and in some places they're building a new bridge, like a flyover, so it's causing quite a lot of chaos. I'm curious because before I finished for my trip to Malta, yes, they closed part of the A10 motorway, so they're doing roadworks on that, which is like the Amsterdam Ring Road. I've gone into right waffle mode now, sorry. And I wasn't expecting it, so I had to do like a bit of a detour. And now I understand it's closed in another direction, but I'm hoping it's a bit further back and it won't impact me going home tonight. We shall see. We shall see. I think that's everything I've got to waffle about. Thanks for some of you mentioned about Lawrence's head last week. I've seen, although I mean it only uploaded yesterday, but I've seen a couple of comments. Thank you, and also for the lovely wishes for Michelle and Duncan for the wedding. But yeah, Lawrence has got a shampoo and like an ointment, and he said it's doing much better. So I think it's just day by day. No idea what caused it. The only thing I can think that he's had this like flare up. He's never had a flare up like this ever in all the years we've been together. He normally, when we go on holiday, he's got into a very good practice of wearing. He's got a bucket hat, and he didn't. I told him bring it to Malta. I left it on the sofa for him, and he didn't wear it. He didn't bring it. So I'm wondering if it was that. Although normally with like skin conditions, the sun and salt water normally help. I don't know, it's my own, I'm not Dr. Dawn obviously. Right, I'm going to stop waffling now because I am really waffling myself out. Maybe I'll be back again tomorrow for another chit chat, we'll see, but I will catch you in a while. Good morning. On the way to work again. I think I mentioned yesterday that I would be going into the office. Good news going home. All the roads and motorways and etc were open, so I had a nice plain sailing evening drive home. Monday is usually a little bit quieter. It'll be busy this evening because a lot of people in the Netherlands do go into the office on a Tuesday. There's still a lot of people sort of semi working from home still. So in fact, quite a lot of my friends the ones who can work from home, they do like a couple of days in, couple of days out kind of thing. So yeah, I'm loving this this new way of working and living. Oops, little girl. So the other thing, when I was pulling out of our road, I saw, sorry, something's squeaking here, saw that a house, let me think, 3 doors down, yeah, three doors down from us, that was up for sale, is now sold. I think I did mention this a while ago, that our neighbours were moving out. So the lady, she used to take care of our cat for us when we went on vacation or holiday, which is why I think I have mentioned it to you before. And where our street, they're all private properties, you know, we're all homeowners, but there was just that one house that they lived in that wasn't it wasn't a council house or social woning, what the Dutch call them. Not that there's anything wrong with that, because, you know, I've lived, you know, pretty much my, you know, childhood on and off. Grandparents, I did, you know, in council houses. I think they're an absolute God save, and there should be way more of them. Anyway, I don't know, it's a weird story, but Lawrence told me once that they rented their house, but it was off a company in our village who the old guy worked for, and I think until he had his he had a heart operation, was it earlier this year or the end of last year, I can't remember, he was still working. You know, like 1 or 2 days or mornings a week, he'd hop on his bike and pedal on over. So I think, I don't know, he must have had some fantastic arrangement with the owner of the company that he worked for many, many years ago. So he had this property, a rental property that the company owned, and I think he paid like hardly anything rent. What he paid was like a token gesture. I mean, gosh, he must have been a fantastic employer, and B, he must have been a fantastic employee. Very rare these days. Anyway, as a result, not much has been done in it. It's in need of a big overhaul, modernisation. And I don't know if I was on YouTube when we did our back garden. No, I don't think I was. Our back garden used to be split level. And the reason why is because the back half of our garden, where my sofa is, and the lavender bush that didn't get any bees this year, that half of the garden used to be like council property, just, you know, like a grass verge kind of thing. And then years and years ago, the council gave the homeowners the opportunity to buy that a little bit of land and, you know, make their garden a bit bigger. And everybody on our street did it except that rental property. Their neighbour, however, did buy that extra piece of, so they bought the land directly behind them, and then the land sort of to the right, diagonally to the right of them. So what, I hope I'm explaining this properly. So as a result, the rental house has got a tiny garden, and their neighbour has actually got like quite a big L-shaped garden. I hope that makes sense. So I don't know who would buy that house. Anyway, it's sold. What the reason why I'm mentioning it to you is, who remembers the nightmare family that we used to have living next door to us? You know, I mean, I'm not mentioning them because of, you know, their nationality. It was that the Polish family, and that's how I'm identifying them to you. So if you've been around for a while, you will remember. They made not just us, the neighbours, so either side, so us on one side, the neighbours on the other, a lot of people in the street, actually in the neighbourhood, they just made everybody's life very, very miserable. Anyway, the neighbours that we've got now are so quiet. Oh, the bridge is open. So quiet, we hardly hear a peep out of them. They've got 2 little girls, and they're just super sweet people, just super nice, you know, very courteous, respectful. I think they've been they've been there like over a year now, a year or two. So it's like finally there's peace on the street. And actually there's a house, not on my row, but on the row next to us. So still, it's like a U shape. A guy did the same thing there. He bought a house that hadn't really had any work on it since, let's say, the early 90s. It's very outdated. He bought it and turned it into apartments illegally. So we had a nightmare with them. At the moment, we've got very, very sweet students. They're very respectful. Actually, Lawrence gave them an old TV the other week, and the guy was so nice. I believe the people living directly next door to them are having a nightmare. Like, they're, you know, in the summer they're smoking like weed, hash, and they've got all their windows open. Okay, I wouldn't want to live next door to that. But you know, are they having raucous parties till 3-4 in the morning with people coming and going? No. There was a girl who lived there before who, again, I thought she was very pleasant, but apparently she was a lady of the night. And the area that we live in is actually, it's a very nice area. So that was quite shocking. I mean, let's be clear, I think the students living in those apartments, they're not Dutch, they're foreign students. And I think the bank of mummy and daddy are probably funding that. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, we've had such a peaceful, you know, year and a bit, 2 years on our street. And when I saw that sold sign, I was like, ooh. And I mentioned in the garden because it's like, oh, is it really, would a family go for that? Or are we going to get the same problem where this guy, the same guy who bought the house and turned them into apartments, he might have even snapped it up? Because I know when the elderly lady next door to the student apartments, she went into a home and he tried to buy that house, and her son-in-law said to him, over my dead body will I sell you that house. I don't care, you can offer double the price, you're not having that house. You made my mother-in-law's life miserable, and I will see that a nice family moves into this house. I mean, kudos to him. We were all breathed a sigh of relief. Anyway, that's what happens, you know, when you don't live in like a detached property with a bit of land around you. You just hope and pray that you get decent neighbours, and you know, hopefully our little peace bubble isn't about to burst. We'll see. I'll keep you posted on it. Anyway, and last night I did nothing except sit on the sofa and knit. I'm really, really into knitting at the moment. I asked on my latest podcast, if you haven't seen it, there'll be a link below to the Woven Almanac channel. No, I didn't ask on my podcast. I asked on my Instagram. I've got a nice orange and a nice orange skein caked up. I'm talking knitting now, sorry. And 2 little minis bulled up, because I really wanted to make like an autumn Halloweeny pair of socks, just cast them on. And lovely Debbie, who's one of our viewers and a friend of mine, Debbie recommended a pattern. I don't remember the designer, but it's actually a free pattern. I downloaded it on Ravelry, and I think it's called the Hocus Pocus sock pattern. I've downloaded it. It looks really nice. I asked for recommendations for a cuff down magic loop, and it's got cables on it, like a little bit of cable work. So anyway, I cast the cuff on last night and it's looking quite nice. We'll see. So and then I'm also, I think I mentioned this on my podcast, that I'm trying to clone a cotton knitted kimono that I've had for years, and I've just literally measured it and counted the stitches. So I'm like, I want to say 3/4 finished with the back. It needs blocking, because at the moment, if I don't block it, it'll be a bit of a snug fit cardigan, and I want a loose flowy kimono, not long, you know, like a waist length. but I think I've been stretching it, and I think blocked out it'll be perfect. So yeah. Oh, and the other thing, sorry, I'm still on the knitting talk, and I'm going over speed grooves. Sorry. The other thing is, I've mentioned this, I think it was on my podcast, I might have mentioned it on the vlog. I have now perfected my continental or speed purling technique. Oh my gosh, that's why I'm almost done with the back of this kimono. I mean, it's only straightforward, it's a stocking stitch, but I've perfected it. And I think a few people, I can't remember if it was on YouTube or I can't remember, wherever I mentioned it, a few people had asked if I could post a video about that. So now I'm confident. I think I might actually make a little video obviously when I get a chance. I get it sometime. So busy at the moment. I think I'll probably make a little video of how I continental purl, because I do it. I hold the yarn slightly different. Might be easier because I'm a crocheter. I don't know. We'll see. And I'll do a little video of how I continental knit, because learning both of them has been a game changer for me. I taught myself to continental knit a few years ago now, and that's pretty much the only way I knit now. The only thing is, it takes a while to get your tension right, but anyway, watch this space. Let me know if you'd be interested in that video or videos. And then work yesterday, oh my gosh, it was a busy old work day. I've got lots of stuff to do. I've got a new project that I'm going to get working on, and I think I mentioned in October I'm going back to Cape Town in South Africa for a week. The plans might have changed, that I might have to whip over somewhere else en route, somewhere in Africa. I won't mention it now in case it doesn't, it's not necessary, but if it is, I'll let you know about that. Wherever I go, it's literally going to be like a whistle stop tour, and the country that I might be going to, it's very, very famous for something, and there's no way I'd have time to see it, but anyway, we'll see. I'll keep you posted on that. Right, I'm getting all croaky now. I might stop. Oh, I've been taking, if you remember a couple of weeks ago, I was taking those maca supplement pills. Let's get overtake this scooter. It's a 60 zone here, and this guy's doing 40 at best. Right, I've been taking them. However, when I went to Malta, I forgot to take them with me, so I had like a 5-day break. And the only thing I noticed was, I noticed I was a little bit like emotional, but like hormone emotional. When your emotions are very quick to rise, like being upset, tearful, but also angry and irritated. And I'm very I try to be very self-aware, of like just my behaviour and how I impact other people. I've got like boys, going through the teenage years, and sometimes I can be a bit blunt in my delivery, and this is something that I recognise in myself, and I work very hard on. So I was straight away, I picked up that I felt a little bit, not really, but a little bit emotional. I think it was because I didn't take those maca pills. So because it's supposed to help naturally, with your menopause or menopause symptoms. So far so good. And I do remember Alison saying that she takes hers 3 weeks on and then 1 week off, and she also said she feels a bit emotional on the week she's not taking them. So I don't know, is it in my head? I don't know. Did anybody else buy them? Have you already been taking them? Did you know all about them? I'm asking lots of questions today. Let me know. Right, now I'm all waffled out. I'm very, very croaky. I can't wait to get in the office and get myself a coffee because I need one. See you in a while. sun is right there. Can you see me? Hopefully. Can you even hear me? I've put the kettle on. And now Jax is at the back door. Bear with me 1 second. Here he is. Say hello to everyone. He's got muddy paws. He smells of the outdoors. Oh, you can't hear him. He's purring. After your second breakfast. Why are your ears back? You're purring and you're perfectly happy. It feels a bit tense though. You want to go and look in your breakfast bowl? It's the same as when you went outside an hour ago. Nothing's changed. Yes, bye everyone. Teddy bear. It smells so nice. You smell so nice. Oh, look at that chubby little face. You're so beautiful. People are probably watching and saying, what is she doing? That's how I talk to my dog and cat. Now I've got all fur on me. He's just started to get his winter coat. He's extra poofy. Anyway, as I was saying, I put the kettle on. It's 9:15, so I've got 15 minutes. Well, I can log on whenever I like, but I try and sort of give myself a time. And so I'm going to make a quick coffee, catch up on the news, what's going on in the world. Yesterday was my short day. My cleaning lady came, so it's good to see her. She's not been for over 2 weeks, I think, if not longer. So had a good catch up with her, and she's so sweet. Our house is really topsy-turvy. There's just stuff everywhere. It's not that it's dirty, because, you know, I don't just clean, it doesn't get clean when the cleaner comes. Lawrence and I clean all week, especially having pets. You know, we've always got the vac out, and toilets get cleaned minimum once a day. It's necessary. But it's just, you know, I'm a collector of things, namely crafty things. So there's just wool and kits and craft stuff everywhere. And then Lawrence is like a, you know, an IT nerd. So he's like, you know, wires and cables everywhere. And I'm always saying, oh, I'm so sorry. And she just laughs. And actually, she said that our house is actually quite nice to clean, because some of the houses she goes to are really bad, as in like filthy. So I was like, okay, that's quite good. She knows we're clean, just messy, just untidy. Anyway, so she came, so everything is, I know it's had a good clean. You know, she's bleached everything, washed all the floors down. So I'm happy I can start the weekend feeling okay. It's not as overwhelming. And then I had to pop out because I'm going to have a dinner this evening with Alison and Natalie. I think I mentioned this. And it was Alison's birthday last weekend, I think it was. So I bought her a little prezzy. Bought something very interesting. It's already gift wrapped, so I can't show you. Somebody's alarm's going off. It's vegan perfume. It smells delicious. There was 3 different types. Alison is not vegan. She's vegetarian, leading more into flexitarian. You know, she has been known to have a little nibble on a piece of meat now and again if it takes a fancy. And it's not like ethics. She just went off meat as she got older. It's fine. It happens a lot, actually. My mum's the same. So anyway, I saw this perfume. It wasn't cheap. It was about the same price as one of the, you know, the big brands that you see, the glossy magazine adverts. But it smelled really nice. So anyway, I popped out, I bought that. And then whilst I was in my local drugstore, which is actually the one by my house, it's fantastic. They had this new makeup display that I've never seen. So I thought, oh, I'll have a look at that. And they seemed quite nice. Nothing really... No background info on it, but anyway, it's called Makeup Factory, and they're like Rimmel prices. You know, they're not like dirt cheap, but they're not massively over expensive. Anyway, the reason that I bought one, dermatologically approved. Well, I would hope that all makeup is, but anyway, what caught my eye was they had this liquid brow pencil. You know, I'm partial to a brow pencil. I swear by the Benefits brow pencil, but they ain't cheap. And so I had a look. There was a tester there, and I've gone for dark brown, although I don't think it's like dark brown. Oh, the camera's sliding again, sorry. But what I like is, it's, if you can see, I'm not going to put it on because I couldn't get it off. Oh, it's come off now in the shower. I did a stripe on my hand and I kept washing it, it didn't come off. But it's literally like a paintbrush, but super fine. So you can just do like little individual stripes. So I tried it when I got home on my, you know, day old makeup, and I was thrilled to bits with it. So I thought, oh, the lip glosses look nice. So I picked this one up, regretting the choice, Dramatic Rose Gold, and it's High Shine Lip Gloss. It looks like somebody's thrown a pot of gold glitter on my lips. It's terrible. and it wouldn't come off. So, but I think it might be nice. I don't know if the camera's picking up how shiny, glittery and sparkly it is. And it smells lovely. It's really fruity. It might be nice over a nude lip. I might try it tonight, actually, when I go out. I might just put, this nude, I think it's a Revlon, lip. I might just try it over a thin bit. And then I got a little free gift. Black double dimension mascara. A little mini. And it's, I thought it's a 2-in-1 brush concept. I thought it said it was waterproof, but no, maybe I misunderstood it. But it said it's also good for sensitive eyes and contact lens wearers. It was free. I've not looked at the wand yet. I love these little free mascaras. I've actually got a free benefit mascara. Oh gosh, it's folded in on itself, the packaging. It's clever. So that's it. We'll open it. And that's the brush. Actually, I like these brushes. I don't like, this is like a bristly brush. I don't like those plastic rubbery brushes. So I'll give that a go. That was a nice little quick pop to the shops. And then what do you know? You might have seen some footage, keeping on the time. The Sinterklaas stuff is all in the shops, as is all the Christmas stuff in the UK. I've been seen on YouTube and Instagram, social media. So, of course, I picked up a bag of chocolate crowd note. They used to be called paper noters, but now we have to call them crowd noters. Spice nuts. So these are chocolate spice nuts. Literally, that's what they translate to. I love the Albert Heijn's own brand of these, and they're dark milk and white chocolate. They're delicious. So I've got a bag of them. And I'd not seen these before. They're new to me. Maybe they're not new. But this Bollicher is also a very well-known established brand. And they've got these intense spice nuts. 60% cocoa. And the flavour, the smart flavour, is hazelnut. Well, look. There's obviously a nice flavour, because look how much is left. And I'm supposed to be on a diet. Well, not diet, losing weight. Anyway, right, kettle's boiled. I'm going to make myself a coffee, have a quick 5 minutes, sit on the sofa. Then I'm going to log on for the day. It's been a really, really busy week. Like, busy. So, but I'm feeling like I'm on top of things, which is the main thing. But, yeah, and I've still not, can you believe, I've still not potted up my spider plant babies, which there's like a jungle of them now, all growing around the tap and the sink. And I really wanted to try and get some clippings of some of the outdoor plants to try and root them over winter. Maybe this weekend I can do it. Maybe, it's changing daily, but so far the weather forecast for the weekend is dry. If it's okay weather, I asked Lawrence and he said, yes, we'll go out on the boat and then we can go and moor up at the side, you know, on the main canal and watch the pram race, the boat race, the carnival on the water. So I must app Annika and see if they're going out on their boat and then we can moor up with them. Right, I'm going to stop waffling and make a coffee. I'll catch you in a while. Good morning. I'm sat by the fire because I've been tinkering with all my autumn bits and bobs. I posted a picture on my Instagram, I think it was yesterday, that I was planning to arrange the fireside for autumn. However, if you remember, I bought this stand earlier this year, and you basically tie ribbons to it and then you can hang a wreath around it. And I had a summer spring wreath hanging on it, and I was going to make an autumn one. I've got a really nice one, but I've left it at the art centre to decorate our floor if anybody wants to. And the wreath that I bought, was it the last week or the week before, I can't remember, from the garden centre. I don't like it. It's one of those like tightly condensed, like packed straw kind of wreaths, and I want like the willow, reed, you know, that kind of more rustic, open kind. So I went on Amazon. Hopefully it's arriving tomorrow. So this is a whole weekend job. But I thought I'd share a couple of things with you. If you're new, this is my beautiful, I call it my Cinderella pumpkin. It stays out all year because I just love it so much, but it doesn't sit on the fireside. So it's been brought out from a dusty corner. It is dusty, it needs a dust, and it's going to sit pride of place. I think it looks a bit grey on here. It's like a greyish blue colour, and it's like, I think it's supposed to resemble fabric, the texture on it. I got this last autumn, yeah, last September I think it was, or August, from TK Maxx. And Maureen, if you're watching, Pumpkin Twins, shown it. Maureen loved it so much she had to dash out to a TK Maxx to buy one. And I've looked online, they don't have them this year, but this is taking pride of place. And then I've also, if you remember, this was the charity shop find this summer. I had this in like a cream, like a white, off-white bird cage with all like lavender and little eggs, spring eggs around it. So I've put the cage and everything away. This is going to stay out because actually it is more autumnal than it is summer, spring. It's got, you know, pomegranates and pears. These are like autumn, winter fruits. So this is staying out. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but yeah, this is the charity shop find. And then I've got, normally every year I crochet something autumnal, a quick make. So I've got all these little pumpkins. There's more at the art centre that I've just left there. I think I did this one last year and possibly that, I can't remember. So I will crochet, I'll crochet another pumpkin. I have got more, I don't know where they are. And I've also got, bear with me, because I normally do, I've got like a two-tiered wooden stand that I always decorate in for autumn and Christmas. That's in the corner on a little table. I've got these little crochet mushrooms or toadstools. They go on the little stand. And yeah, the rest is just, you know, glass or, you know, pot. This is a light up one. I don't know if it even works anymore. Probably not. Probably got no batteries in it. I didn't have the light on. I like this glass crack texture, but I'm surprised it's lasted because it is glass, it's not and then I've got loads of little candles, you know, that I've been collecting over the years. That smells quite nice still. Probably Primark, yeah, Primark special. Loads and loads of little ceramic ones. Again, I just picked them up over the years. Sometimes I just put them away and don't use them again. Other times, oh, I can show you this one. Hold on. This one is a resin pumpkin that I made myself. I think I made that last year, or was it earlier this year? Can't remember. So obviously that's really heavy, that resin. God, I'm shrinking again with this camera. I'm sorry about that, guys. And then I always do, like, you can see just on the fire, like a little garland. I've got those light up acorns that I bought a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, there's just all stuff, and then there's stuff that stays out every year. Again, another ceramic pumpkin. Don't know where I got it from. I just collect things over the years that I like. I think I might do a couple of fabric ones this year. And then I've just got all like my generic sort of bits and bobs that stay out all year. Sometimes I put like little little buds in these, and sometimes I put like wispy dried flowers. Just some old key blanks I bought in South Africa years ago. you know, and then all like little accessories like this. And then, my poor stolp has been knocked, so my plant's fallen over. I don't know whether to decorate the stolp because I actually quite like it. What I'll do when I've finished, I'll flip you around and give you a little close-up of all my knickknacks. Please bear in mind it's very dusty. My cleaner does kind of dust the surface of things, but I think she's a bit afraid of it all, and I've said to her, it's fine, just leave it. I prefer you not to touch it, actually. But my plant's fallen over there. So, yeah, I've got two stolps. No, I've got three stolps here. I've got stolps or cloche. I think it's called a cloche in England. A stolp, I think, is the Dutch or Benelux. I don't know what we call it. I'm calling them stolps. These glass dome kind of things. They're all over the house. So I don't know. I quite like the arrangement in them. I might add a few bits. I might keep the arrangement and just add a few bits. You can just see in the corner there. There's Ted. Ted is who I made last year. And I've still got the little piggy all cut out, ready to go. Actually, I did start sewing it up, and then, excuse me, not a very flattering angle. Oh, it's not that. I thought that was it. Oh, where is the box? I thought this was it, lying around. No. Where is that box gone? Lawrence must have. Ah, here it is. It's right in front of me. Cotter pins. With the little piggy, you stitch his head on, and then he's like four legs, arms and legs. They are movable, so you need these little cotter pins. And I wanted his head. I don't like the stitching onto the body. It's not one piece. I like it so I'm going to attempt to do a cotter pin. Ted's head is fixed. Ted is so wonky, bless him. Look at him. Look at him peeping out there. I think he'd be happy to get a friend. I've got Ted's lady equivalent, his friend's sister. I don't know what she would be. I've got her. I've not even, I think I might call her Petunia. We'll see. I've not even cut her out. So I might do the piggy next. Now I've got my cotter pins and put him, maybe the piggy will go in the stop. We'll see. Anyway, I'm waffled out. I had a lovely dinner last night with Alison and Natalie. Way too short because, my gosh, the way we were talking, it was very clear that we'd not been together for a long time. So we were like, brrr. So I think I was home by before 9, exhausted. I fell asleep on the sofa, and I was driving. I wasn't drinking or anything. I had a beer. Actually, I had a couple of, small beers. They were very nice. And I brought half my food home with me because I didn't eat it. Lawrence was highly delighted. I had lamb biryani, in case you're wondering. Delicious. So yeah, I had a really nice evening. Fell asleep on the sofa. Woke up. Took myself straight off to bed. I had such a good night's sleep. However, Lawrence feels he's coming down with something. I also feel a little bit like my body's fending something off. My sinuses feel a bit hot. So I don't know. Joshua's been sick all week. He thinks he picked something up from Amsterdam last weekend when he went out, partying. So yeah, I hope we're not getting something. Even though it literally just started raining as Lawrence left the house, it is forecasted to improve, and it's going to be nice. It's going to be okay-ish this weekend and gradually get nicer again. So I'm hoping, a bit of outdoors, vitamin D and C in our bodies might fend off whatever it is. We'll see. Anyway, I said Lawrence was going out. Gosh, I'm talking 10 to the dozen. Lawrence was going out because Jack went to the groomers this morning. So he's gone to pick him up. So he loves the groomer. She's so sweet. She used to do our old dog. But the way his coat is a lot of terriers have this kind of coat. It's like a double layer. So you can't clip them because the long layer needs to come off to let the undercoat come through. And if you don't do that, if you just clip them, trim them, they are prone to skin conditions. And our old dog, Gustav, somebody was looking after him years ago, and they took him to the groomers and clipped him. And then, oh my gosh, he had terrible skin problems thereafter. He never got his coat quite right, to the point that, he was on medication. Anyway, Lawrence is just pulling up now. So Jack has been to be plucked, which he doesn't like. Doesn't hurt them. I mean, you can just gently pull on the fur and it just falls out. And he was overdue. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop with the vlog. I'll say goodbye, and I hope you've all had a good week. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget, if it was your first time, please hit the subscribe button. That will really help. If you want to say hello in the comments, I read every single one, and I try not to leave it too long before replying. But if you're watching this like in a year in the past, maybe I won't reply, but still say hello anyway, make friends. And if you're an OG returning viewer, thanks for coming back, guys. Okay, I'm going to stop because he's going to come in now. It's all hell's going to break loose. Take care, stay safe. I'll see you in the next video. Now I'll show you the fire and Jack. Bye for now. Bye. Hey, come here. Look at you.